So this week we had some really great warm temps. And I mean really warm, going all the way into the 60s, which is not super common for February in this area. So naturally, I was really excited to get back out into the woods and start hiking again. However, in our area, most of the hiking trails are located along the Blue Ridge Parkway, and even though it had been really warm for the last several days, the Blue Ridge Parkway was still closed from the previous snow. So, I had to change my plans and go find adventure elsewhere. Luckily, this curious structure located along Highway 321 on the Middle Fork Greenway Trail did catch my eye. So after I was rather disappointed to find out that the Blue Ridge Parkway is closed today for no reason because there is no snow, it is 60 degrees, what the hell. Anyway, on my way back into town, I was driving down 321 and I saw this trestle-ish looking bridge, and so naturally I was like, oh, well I wonder where that is. I wonder how I can get to that. So, I pulled over specifically to investigate this bridge because I'm a weirdo, I guess. I have been deliberately avoiding this trail because I just have always perceived it as being a flat bicycling trail for Floridians to just walk on a perfectly flat paved trail, but I was wrong. This thing actually has some really good terrain to it. It's like you're actually getting some hiking in. I could live without the highway noise from 321, but this is actually really nice. I'm enjoying this. Rocks. I want to go to there. Ooh. Mufasa. I love this. I love weird little rock outcroppings and stuff like this. This is going to be so pretty in the springtime whenever the rhododendrons are out. Oh my god, I'm going to have to come back. I'm actually really happy that I did this now. I'm actually having a lot of fun because I've never done this trail before, and it's relatively new, and I'm super excited about it now. The female mind cannot comprehend just walking through the woods and all of a sudden, cool rock. I'm really happy I went out exploring today. I always thought this would be just like a flat path for bicyclists and old people, but this is actually really cool. It's very interesting. There's a lot more interesting terrain to this thing than just walking on asphalt. Like, there's actually some really cool terrain to this. Now, I do have to go back up that, and I'll probably not enjoy that nearly as much as I am right now. But this is actually turning into a really fun little side adventure here. All right, so now we're going into a tunnel. Let's see what we got inside of here. All kinds of really cool murals. makes me think of whenever I was a kid. We used to have a little tunnel like this that would go under the highway as part of the Riverwalk in Newland, and that's since been basically abandoned after it got destroyed by 3 hurricanes. But this is cool. Look at that. Oh, the bird catching him a fish. It's getting him some dinner. This is really cool. Let's go see what's on the other side of this tunnel. Cool, they've got a raccoon and a possum, coyotes. Oh dear. That's cool. That's pretty. I like that. All right, we're on the other side of the tunnel now. Oh, takes you right on into Tweetsy. That's cool. All right, back into the tunnel. Ooh, it's a pretty otter. It's a pretty otter painting right there. This is just fun. Saving the turtles. Oh. Okay. I saved at least 1 turtle. Oh, nope. Saving 2 turtles. Okay. 2 turtles are now not going to die. Fantastic. All right, so tomorrow is Mardi Gras. And since it is Mardi Gras, I need to pick us up some king cake. So today is Mardi Gras, and I'm really excited. I am not Cajun, never even been to Louisiana, but I love Mardi Gras. It's one of my favorite holidays. You know, my people, we always love an excuse to have a parade. But anyway, this is quite possibly one of my favorite things about Mardi Gras. Well, that and my dad's gumbo that he makes. But what this here is it is a king cake. Now this king cake is actually for our Mardi Gras dinner tonight with Mama and Daddy and all them. But I got 2 because, well, I make really bad decisions. But since I got 2 king cakes, I can show you guys just what you're missing. These king cakes came from Stick Boy Bread Company. It's a bakery here in Boone. They make them every year for Mardi Gras, and they are so good. They're lovely. Basically like a giant donut. So we're gonna move the baby Jesus out of the way. Now the baby Jesus goes in the king cake. Take a look at that. It is so good. So good. How is this fitting in with my desire to want to lose weight? Well, the answer is it's not. But I am not going to give up one of my favorite holidays just to feel better about giving up on a holiday. Because it's one of my favorite holidays. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I think I can take one day and not be super stressed out about my caloric intake. Just one day out of the year. So good. King cake I got for Mardi Gras dinner tonight with Mom and Daddy and all them. And so what I'm gonna do is I am going to hide the baby Jesus somewhere. All right, the baby Jesus has been hidden in the king cake. Next item on the itinerary was to head over to Dead River Gorge and do a little bit of work on the steam locomotive. But while I was there, the folks at Dead River had a little surprise cooked up for me. So this old caboose, I'm not exactly 100% sure of its heritage. I'm pretty sure it's ex-Southern, but I could be wrong. Anyway, the folks here at Dead River Gorge have converted it over into a cabin, and whenever camp is not in session and there are no children staying on property, you actually can rent it out. And you can get more details for that at deadrivergorge.com and then just click on the Facilities tab. Alright, so I'm staying at Dead River Gorge tonight. I was spending most of my day helping them with the steam engine. I'll be doing some more steam engine stuff tomorrow. Actually, I'll probably be working on some coach cars tomorrow. Not the point. So typically whenever I stay at Dead River Gorge and I'm working multiple days in a row, they'll let me stay in one of the boxcars. They have several boxcars that have been converted into cabins. However, on this trip, they decided to give me something a little extra special. So this is an old bay window caboose that the folks here at Dead River Gorge in Hampton, Tennessee have converted into something of a small cabin. And it's really nice. They've got a full-size bed in here. They've made great use of the bay windows. It's a little different than what my friends Dirk Chandler and them over in Maryville have done with their caboose. It's a little different, but I like it. We've got a really nice antique desk in here. They've got a wardrobe. Let's see if the critters from Narnia are in here. No. Nice little, not quite a kitchenette, but they've got a great little coffee maker, fridge, microwave. Look at the bathroom. So in here, they've got a full-size bathroom. Everything in here, full size. Really nice. I really love the shower. All right, that wind is absolutely whipping this morning. But let's go find us some breakfast before we have to go. Oh, Lord. Ah! Gonna straight up fly away out here. All right, let's go. Let's go get some coffee at my new favorite coffee place. This is the Appalachian Coffee Cupboard, located in Hampton, Tennessee, and it is my favorite coffee shop. They've got a great little store out here towards the front, and all the coffee is made fresh, really great quality, fresh ingredients. And I mean, yeah, it is a little bit on the expensive side, but it's also supporting a small business, and the quality is there. You cannot beat the quality of these people's work or their ingredients. So what's for breakfast this morning? Well, I got a bacon, egg, and cheese frittata sandwich with a really great little bean sprout salad on top there. It was so good. And of course I got me a sweet tea and a vanilla latte. I'm only 2 more drinks away from getting a free coffee, and I'm really excited about that. And I needed to take the opportunity to have a little bit of shameless self-promotion on the community board. All in all, another great week, and I'll see y'all next time.